What is the best way to ask a guy to marry you without looking desperate? I mean, a guy you've been with for a while now. What is the best way to let him ask you for marriage? Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. I'm Lydia again and I'm your host for today. So today we are taking a look at Game On. Like, it keeps on going on and going on and going on, and I think they are telling us what really goes on in relationships. There's a married couple, and then another one, they are not married, like they are just dating, but they live together. Yeah. And the reason why I ask this question is because the couple or the dating partner, like the people dating who live together, the lady has received advice from her friend that the best way to make a guy marry you is to make him want you, is to be scarce. Like, you don't always have to be around him, you don't always have to be available, but you should look your best, you should smell your best. That's what I'm asking, that what is the best way to make a guy want to marry you without looking desperate? Please, I'll need answers. So if you think, or if you have any good answers, please let me know in the comments below. So today's episode, also episode 5, is as usual, back and forth. Like, you play me, I play you. You see that game? Like, I don't know if you get it. You play me, I play you. And I think that I hope I get this name. I think that the lady who is not married is receiving bad advice. Honestly, bad advice from her friend. You know, her friend is also going through a lot of issues at the moment. Her marriage is also not stable, but she's keeping it a secret from her girlfriend. That's one thing I noticed. She's not going to seek advice from her girlfriend. She's rather advising her girlfriend and giving her evil advice. I think they are evil advice because it's not helping her, because they used to live happily. They used to have this like, we are okay, even though we are not married, we are okay, like that attitude. But because she's seeking advice from elsewhere, she's seeking advice from outside, it's just making her marriage unstable, and she doesn't seem to realize it. This is something that happens in our life. Sometimes you are with someone, you are living a comfortable life, like a very comfortable life. Then suddenly you get a trigger that, why is this happening this way? Why is this happening this way? And then you decide to solve the problem, and you end up making it worse than it was. Like, sometimes I even ask us to seek experts advice on this, or just do nothing. If you rather seeking a friend's advice, we should also have a second thought of the advice we get. My friend telling me to do this and do that, will it help my relationship? Will it help my relationship? Is that what my boyfriend wants? Like, we should also be enlightened about some things. Like, we should know some things naturally, so that if we are being advised wrongly, we can know the way forward. Now, so I'm talking about Omaume's marriage. The name, I'm not Nigerian, no. I'm not Nigerian, so the name, I find it difficult. So I'm talking about the not her marriage, let's say her relationship. The relationship that they are not married, the guy and the girl who are not married, and the lady who are not married. And this is how it stands now. The lady is demanding for marriage, but making it like, I want it, but I won't ask for it. You see, that kind of thing. It's something most ladies do, most of us, even myself, I do it. I want it, but I won't ask for it. I want you to notice this. I want you to be observant. I want you to think for me, but it's not always the case. Sometimes some guys, that's not where their minds are. So someone commented that communication is key, is really, really key in relationship. Something is bothering you, communicate it, like, say it. Like, it takes a whole burden off your shoulder when you say it. So I think what I advise Omomi to do is to communicate. Right now, she has just extended it. She's just making matters worse. Like, if the guy doesn't have heart, he'll just say, okay, then I'm leaving you to go and do what you want. There's like, I'm leaving you to go and do what you want. It's obvious the guy is not ready to marry at the moment. So this, what you have to do now is to tell him point blank, do you want to marry me, or how long do you expect us to be dating? Like, you should be honest about some things and plain about it. Ask him, how long are you expecting us to date before we get married? And if he doesn't know what to say, then you should know that he's not serious. But instead of doing this back and forth attitude, I don't think it's a good idea. Now let's go to the couple lifestyle. So the couple lifestyle seemed perfect. Yes, like they are living together, they have their apartment, they're paying expensive rent and all that. Like, that's how it seems in the eyes of outsiders. But inside, what's happening? A lady feels her money is for her alone. Like, she's the one supposed to maintain, keep making, like if I make $1,000 a month, everything is mine. I don't contribute to house, I don't contribute to bills and all that. It is my husband's responsibility. And now your husband goes to find out that there's this bundle of money in your closet somewhere. He steals some. Initially, you told your husband you don't have money, so now your money is missing. You don't know how you're going to confront. Like, it's quite funny. Like, I tell you I don't have something, and I hide it from you, and then you find out, and then you steal it. How am I supposed to come and tell you that something like this is missing when initially I told you that I don't have it? So that's how their marriage is now. But I think the husband is doing a wrong thing. So why should you steal from your wife? Even if your wife is cheating on you, even if she's making $1 million, she's living a very classy life, you don't have to stoop yourself so low to steal from her. It's obvious you stole the money, but just that she doesn't have proof to it. Like, there's no proof to that allegation, so she's just calm. And also, she didn't tell you she had that amount of money. That's how come she's calm about it. But man, you don't have to lower your integrity like that. Like, you just lowered it too low, stealing. And now you're going to do yourself CID and investigate who your wife is cheating with. One, you bring plenty money to the house. She's bringing plenty money to the house, so you are going to follow her. You are even stealing the money. You even steal it in peace. You are going to find out who she's cheating with. I don't see your point. If you are stealing my money, steal my money and go. Don't do any background checks and find out where I make my money from. If you know you steal, if you knew you have to go out and do inquiries and research, why did you have to steal it in the first place? Yeah, so now this film is trying to tell us that nothing is perfect. The grass is not green on the other side. Like that phrase, that saying, I've forgotten. You shouldn't feel like your life is a competition. You see, mama feels as if she's supposed to get married at a certain stage or after 5 years of dating. Like, you feel you're comparing yourself. You see that thing? It really makes you down. It really disturbs your growth in life. So this film is telling us that this life is not a competition. We shouldn't watch we shouldn't watch others to live our lives. Let's live our lives like the way we want to live it. And like, we are going to enjoy growing from grass to grace. We are going to enjoy the growth from grass, like from scratch. Yeah. So that's why I think. And then I can't really make any expectations or predictions for the next episode. I still think it will be this back and forth. You won't tell me what you want. You rather show it in action. Like, that's what I also think. So my question, what's the best way to ask someone to marry you without making it look obvious? Please, I need an answer. I'm there for today. My name is Lydia once again. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And please don't forget to like the video. Press the thumbs up if you like it. Comment and share. Till next time. Bye.